Okay, friends, today we're going to do another recipe out of my cookbook, Little Homestead Pantry. And this one is my daughter's recipe that I put in here, Suzy's Italian chicken and sauerkraut, and it is on page 118. Now, you can make this dish either for the oven, you can bake it in the oven, which according to this recipe in the cookbook, it's for the oven. But I'm going to make mine in a slow cooker. So, the things you're going to need for this. Let me set this over here so I don't lose my page. You're going to need, it calls for boneless, skinless chicken breast. However, I'm using the bone-in chicken thighs because we like the dark meat. So I've got 5 chicken thighs. It calls for a bag of sauerkraut that's rinsed. I've got that draining in the sink. And it calls for a quart of stewed tomatoes and a jug of zesty Italian and salt and pepper. So this is how we're going to do this. I'm going to unwrap my chicken thighs. Now they're partially froze still, and that's all right. You can take the skin off if you want, you know, boneless, skinless chicken breast, whatever you want. I'm just using this, and I'm leaving the skin on. And I'm going to put 5 of these in here because we're going to all be having dinner tonight. There's several of us going to be eating here, so this will a little more than feed us all. This is a really good recipe. And boy, I had to pull her teeth to get her to let me put it in my cookbook. She didn't want to. It was her secret. Okay, so with that, I've got my sauerkraut. You're going to layer your sauerkraut right on top of your chicken. Okay? Okay. Rinse my hands. This makes a really good dinner. And it's nice because you can just put it in the crock pot and let it go. Okay, and then we're going to do the stewed tomatoes over the top of all that. And I'm using a quart of stewed tomatoes. So we're going to put that all over the top of that. Okay, let me get my, actually, right here. I'm going to kind of spread this around on here so it gets all of it. Alright, and then with that, I got some zesty Italian. We're going to shake that up really good. And we are going to pour that all over the top of all of it. And it might not sound like something you're going to want to eat because it seems like an awfully strange dish, but they have chicken and sauerkraut dishes. This is an Italian chicken and sauerkraut dish, and it's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on here. I don't need any more seasonings because all my seasoning is in my zesty Italian. But I do got to have pepper on here because we love pepper. Okay? So I'm going to just leave that like that. This is going to go into my slow cooker sleeve, and I'm going to cook this, let's go 6 to 8 hours. I'm going to turn it on high for the first hour so that I can be assured I'm going to bring that chicken up to temperature, and then I'm going to turn it down and cook it on low for the rest of the time. So when this is all done, friends, I'll bring you back and show you how wonderful it turns out. Okay, friends, this is done. However, I didn't catch them before my family started to dive in. So some of it's missing. But anyway, it turned out wonderful. And some of the chicken did fall off the bone. And I always serve it in a bowl because it is quite juicy. But it is wonderful. Get some of them tomatoes on there. They love this. There's a nice piece of chicken that's fallen off the bone. So there you have it, friends. That's how nice that turns out. And they are gobbling it up in the dining room as we speak. So there you have it. That is Suzy's in my cookbook that Suzy's, let's see here, let me tell you again, that is Suzy's Italian chicken and sauerkraut, and it's on page 118 in the little Homestead Pantry cookbook. So give it a try, friends. You'll absolutely love it. Thanks for watching.